Signs: someone is extremely jealous of you. 1. Diminishing your accomplishments. Envious individuals, often grappling with their own insecurities, view the success of others as a direct threat to their self-worth. This perception prompts them to downplay or dismiss your achievements. Their inability to acknowledge your accomplishments stems from an internal struggle, a fear that recognizing your success would further highlight their perceived shortcomings. Their actions are a defense mechanism, a way to protect their fragile self-esteem by discrediting your efforts. This behavior not only reflects their own dissatisfaction, but also their struggle to find fulfillment in their own achievements. They might even attempt to overshadow your success by redirecting attention to their own accomplishments or emphasizing areas where they feel superior, aiming to balance their perceived deficits. 2. Speaking ill of you. Envy often manifests itself in gossip, rumors, and negative discussions about the person they envy. Envious individuals feel threatened by your perceived success or qualities, leading them to undermine your reputation in the eyes of others. It's vital to recognize that their actions stem from their own insecurities rather than any genuine fault on your part. Addressing rumors or confronting the individual might sometimes exacerbate the situation, as it could provide them with the attention they seek. Instead, focusing on maintaining your integrity and surrounding yourself with supportive individuals who value your character is crucial in weathering the storm of their negative influence. 3. Excessive competition. Envious individuals feel threatened by your success or abilities, prompting them to engage in unnecessary competition. They seek to establish their dominance or superiority, even in areas unrelated to their expertise or interests. This competitive nature arises from their deep-seated insecurities, where they perceive your accomplishments as a direct challenge to their self-worth. Understanding the underlying motivations behind their competitive behavior is crucial. It's not a reflection of your inadequacy, but rather a manifestation of their own internal strife. Establishing boundaries and focusing on personal growth, rather than engaging in a competition fueled by their insecurities, is essential for maintaining your mental and emotional well-being. 4. Consistent criticism and undermining. Envious individuals harbor resentment towards your strengths or achievements, perceiving them as a direct threat to their own self-worth. This perception leads them to consistently criticize or undermine your actions and accomplishments. Their critiques are not a reflection of your actual performance, but rather a manifestation of their own dissatisfaction. Their need to highlight your flaws or diminish your successes stems from their inability to cope with their own perceived shortcomings. By criticizing you, they attempt to reinforce their own sense of superiority, albeit temporarily. 5. Backhanded compliments. Envious individuals struggle with genuine praise. Their insecurities prevent them from openly acknowledging your successes or qualities. Instead, they resort to backhanded compliments or disguised insults as a way to subtly undermine your achievements. Understanding that their inability to offer genuine praise is rooted in their own insecurities can help in not taking their comments to heart. Recognizing these backhanded compliments for what they are, expressions of their internal struggles, can provide a level of detachment, allowing you to focus on your strengths without being affected by their negativity. 6. Stealing the spotlight. Envious individuals feel threatened by your success or positive attention, triggering feelings of discomfort or inadequacy within themselves. Consequently, they engage in behaviors aimed at sabotaging or overshadowing your accomplishments. Their inability to celebrate your successes arises from their own insecurities. Witnessing your confidence and receiving praise causes them distress as they struggle to recognize and appreciate the strengths of others. Consequently, they attempt to undermine your achievements or sabotage moments where you receive recognition. 7. Intrusive and nosy behavior. Envious individuals often exhibit a keen interest in the personal affairs of those they envy. Their intrusive behavior isn't driven by genuine concern, but rather a desire to gather information that they can potentially use against you. Their nosiness stems from a need to validate their negative perceptions or to seek reassurance of their own superiority. They engage in this behavior, gathering information from various sources, not out of care or concern, but as a means of finding ammunition to fuel their envy or jealousy. Their intrusive nature can manifest in various ways: digging for information, reaching out to mutual connections, prying into your life through indirect means. However, their actions aren't driven by genuine curiosity or empathy, but rather a desire to find flaws or weaknesses they can exploit. 8. Provoking petty arguments. Engaging in discussions or conversations with envious individuals often leads to irrelevant arguments or disputes. Their aim is to drain your positive energy by engaging in fruitless debates that often end in conflict. Their goal isn't to engage in healthy discourse, but rather to incite conflict or frustration. This behavior stems from their own dissatisfaction or frustration with their lives. Unable to acknowledge their own inadequacies, they project their frustrations onto others, seeking to disrupt peace or harmony. Recognizing that their attempts to provoke arguments are rooted in their own dissatisfaction can help in not taking their actions personally. Setting clear boundaries and disengaging from fruitless arguments becomes essential for preserving your mental and emotional well-being. 9. Gloating over your mistakes. Envious individuals derive satisfaction from the misfortunes or mistakes of others, especially those they envy. They seize opportunities to amplify your errors, emphasizing them as a means to validate their own superiority. Their inclination to gloat or highlight your mistakes arises from their own insecurities. Unable to celebrate your successes, they resort to magnifying your failures to reinforce their sense of superiority. Their satisfaction in witnessing your setbacks is a manifestation of their own dissatisfaction with their lives. Understanding that their tendency to gloat over your mistakes is a reflection of their own unresolved issues can help in not internalizing their failures. Focusing on growth and learning from setbacks, rather than dwelling on their reactions, becomes essential for maintaining your confidence and resilience. 10. Sabotaging through bad advice. Envious individuals won't offer genuine or helpful advice. Instead, they might intentionally steer you wrong. Their aim is to hinder your progress or success, as they are unable to cope with the idea of you surpassing them. Their deceptive advice or counsel stems from a desire to undermine your efforts or decisions. They might disguise their intentions as well-meaning advice, but their true aim is to create doubt or confusion in your mind, preventing you from achieving your goals. Recognizing that their guidance isn't driven by genuine concern, but rather by their own insecurities, can help in not falling prey to their misleading advice. Seeking counsel from trusted and knowledgeable sources becomes essential in navigating through their attempts to sabotage your efforts. In conclusion, recognizing the signs of envy or jealousy empowers you to navigate these relationships with resilience and empathy. By prioritizing your emotional well-being, setting clear boundaries, and fostering positive connections, you can mitigate the effects of envy in relationships while focusing on your personal growth and happiness. It's crucial to establish boundaries and maintain a sense of detachment when encountering individuals exhibiting signs of envy. Their actions, rooted in their own unresolved issues, should not dictate your self-worth or hinder your personal growth.